do you think? New logo? New logo? Well, to me it really doesn't matter. The Browns introduced yesterday 3 new logos that will represent the team in various ways, obviously. And to be honest with you, I don't think they're really new logos. I think they just tweaked the ones that they've already had. Hello everybody and welcome to the Phantom Sports Report. My name is Nick Brolis. I am your host. Feel free to follow me on Twitter at mbrolis, as you can see on your screen. You can also see my email, nickbrolis8404@yahoo.com. And also, please feel free to visit the website, fanthem.com, to see not just my article, but we got, I think, about 30 different writers on the website right now. They all do a pretty good job of writing whatever they want to talk about. It's a website about passion, but this is the Phantom Sports Report. I'm your host, Nick Brolis, and I was curious to see what the Browns' new logos would look like. New, again, yes. But so here's the thing. I don't know. I know a lot of you guys on Twitter got on there and beat up the new logos, but I don't know. I don't see what the big deal is. I mean, I think there was as much build-up towards the new logos as there's going to be with the new jerseys that come out right around draft time. But what I am interested in seeing is where the Browns go in this draft, because it's not a very, very big named draft, so to speak, like it has been in the past. There's only really 2 names that have been thrown out, which you should already know, Marcus Mariota and Jameis Winston. And the Browns have, I'd say, as close to a 0% chance without giving them a 0% chance as there is of getting them. And I don't want Mariota, first off. If Winston was there, yeah, I wouldn't mind having him, but I wouldn't sell the farm off, so to speak, to get him. But anyways, I was just curious what you guys thought about the new Browns logos. I do like them, and granted, I may be biased, but I do. I like them. And I like that they went with a brighter shade of orange, and I like how they made the bars on the helmet brown. And I like the new dog pound logo. I think it's a little new slick touch to it, so to speak. And probably my favorite logo is the one as a whole, where it's got the helmet, plus it's got Cleveland Browns in bold lettering. So, but that's just me. I want to know what you guys think. You let me know either way. Now, Cavs had a big win last night, and I do say big because all these wins from here on out are going to be big for the Cavs, especially if the likes of the Hawks and the Wizards and the Raptors, not in order obviously, are going to continue to do what they do in terms of maybe winning or losing, because the Cavs are not that far away from getting the 2 seed, and I think they have 24 games roughly left to go. So I think that they're going to be able to get that 2nd spot. I really personally do. I don't think Toronto's as good as what they started out, obviously. And for those of you that don't already know, Derrick Rose went down for an indefinite amount of time with another torn meniscus. So again, Derrick Rose goes down with an injury, no shocker there. I think it's going to hurt the Bulls. I think they're going to drop maybe 2 spots at the most. I mean, they got a good quality backup point guard in Aaron Brooks, but he's not Derrick Rose. So, Cavs with a big win last night up in Detroit. The game was as close as I thought it would be. Actually, I thought it was going to be a little closer, because Detroit's not that bad of a team anymore. They've got some talent. So now, the Cavs look forward to hosting the Golden State Warriors this Thursday night at the Q. That's going to be a huge game. There's going to be a big buzz in the crowd. So if you got tickets, consider yourself lucky. I think the Cavs have a great shot of winning this game, as long as they play defense like they have been for what seems like a little over a month now. Now, in terms of just overall NFL in general, Adrian Peterson told the Vice President of Football Operations up in Minnesota at the Combine that he is not going to ever play a game again for the Minnesota Vikings, and he wants to play for the Dallas Cowboys. I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that he grew up as a Cowboys fan. I personally do not see that happening. I think the Cowboys are perfectly happy with DeMarco Murray, and I don't blame him. I mean, I know Adrian Peterson is Adrian Peterson, but I just don't think he's going to end up in Dallas. Now, spring training started a couple days ago for the Cleveland Indians. First full squad workout was yesterday, and for those of you that also don't know, Zach McAllister will be getting the start this Tuesday when the Indians play the Cincinnati Reds in the first spring training game. I believe it's 3 o'clock, 3:05 is first pitch, but it's going to be interesting to see the Indians this year. As some of you may know, I have them hosting the wild card game this year. I do think that they will make the playoffs. And obviously, my big things are Michael Bourn, he has to get better at both getting on base, but especially stealing bases. I think he only had 10 or 11 stolen bases last year. He has got to get up to at least 25, and some of you may be saying 25? Well, I'm saying that because I feel that's the right amount of numbers. And personally, maybe it's just me being spoiled from the Lofton era back in the mid-90s, but I don't know. I just think, see, for me personally, when you get on the bases as the lead runner, hey, you got to make that pitcher think. And the more he thinks, there's a good possibility he's not going to make a good pitch. So, Bourne's got to get better. Swisher obviously has to get better. But, you know, they both got to stay healthy. And I think that's the big thing with them. They both have to stay healthy. I think if they both stay healthy, I think that they will have a much better year this year. And finally with the Indians, they have to drop down on their errors. If they would have at least cut down 25% of the errors that they had last year, they would have made the playoffs in my opinion. But I still have Detroit winning the AL Central. So, that's this edition of the Phantom Sports Report. My name is Nick Rollis, and again, please feel free to check out fanthem.com every day. That's FANTHEM. I know you can see it on your screen. We always got some good articles up there. A lot of different sports. You'd be surprised. It's not just Major League Baseball, the NFL, and the NBA, and college. It's all over, so to speak. So please feel free to follow me on Twitter. And again, check the website out. It's really good. It's a good website. But I really hope that you guys continue to let other people know about fanthem.com. It's a great website. My name is Nick Rollis. Thanks for watching this midweek edition of the Phantom Sports Report.